Okay, so we are looking at the double elbow knee escape series. So let's just say Tyrone has me in half guard. Crossface underhook, he's in the dominant position. He's got a heavy crossface, he's got the tight underhook, his left knee's turned in, he's ready to work his passing. He's in the dominant position, I'm in the worst position. So the double elbow escape, we covered the single elbow escape series on week 1 of this Danagher's half guard mesocycle. Okay. The double elbow escape just means they do an extra elbow escape to the same side. The first elbow escape, which we already covered, beats the lower limb control, and then the second elbow escape beats his upper limb. So from here, I'm going to go for my elbow escape again. So I'm going to stretch out with my left arm, and as I bridge onto my right side, I want to get my right knee inverted towards the mat, and I make that connection whereby my right elbow's coming to my knee. Now I put my right knee in front of Tyrone's left hip. My other knee comes up and I pinch. This is where we got to last time. So in week 1 we just stretched away, and then I brought my hand inside, and then we started to move up into the clamp. As to say, I'm up against someone. I brought my knee in, pinched, but now as I try to stretch him away, he's being really heavy and hard with this crossface, and I feel I'm still stuck underneath him. So we're going to do a second shrimp from here. But before I do that, I need to get Tyrone to put his crossface hand, his left arm on the mat. How am I going to do that? So from this position, my knee that is in front of Tyrone's left hip, I'm going to start sliding it down towards from his left hip to his left knee. Watch what happens to his left knee. It starts to slide back. Okay, then I'll put my left foot on the mat. If he doesn't cross face, I've messed with his base. I can bridge and come up on top. But good players from there, when they feel their base going, when I put my foot on the mat to bridge, Tyrone posts his hand on the mat, and that's when we hit this double elbow escape. We just shrimp again. So now from there, I've already beat his knee line with my right knee. Now I'm going to beat the shoulder line. So I just bring my right knee in front of his left shoulder, and my left knee now comes from down low to up high. And now we're into the clamp position, which we already covered in other vids. So now if Tyrone tries to drive into me, my right knee in front of his left shoulder stops that. If he tries to pull away from me, my left knee behind his armpit stops that. There's an open elbow here. There's a ton of things I can do from here. We're just going to look at the triangle or work on the triangle. So now from there I can get head control. My left foot comes over and goes on the left shoulder, and I can use that to extract my leg, put him into the shoulder trap. Just look at another way of finishing the triangle from here. From here I can lift my hips and look about bring his arm across. Foot goes in the hip and I grab my shin. I can shoulder walk back, and now I don't want to shoulder inside, so I can just lock my triangle and control his posture. Just give another angle on that. So worst case scenario, Tyrone's in half guard top, he's got the heavy crossface, he has the underhook, his left knee's turned in, he's ready to work his passing. We're going to do the single elbow escape first, which we covered in week 1. So just a bridge, an inversion of my knee. You get my knee in front of his hip, my other knee comes in. Now I'm going to try and stretch away, but if he's really heavy with this crossface, all we're going to do is mess with his base. So my left knee travels down towards his knee. As I stretch it out, I plant my left foot on the mat and I bridge so he posts. From there I'm going to do the second shrimp. From this position, I just bring my knee in. I move my hip out and bring my knee in front of his shoulder. My second knee comes up and I'm pinching. I'll control the head. Tyrone tries to push into me. He can't. With my right knee, pull away. Left knee's under his armpit. Extract the bottom foot. And now from there, I can stretch him up. Get the arm across. Find the shin. Foot comes in the hip. Shoulder walk out. Lock my triangle, making sure the shoulder isn't inside. Just one more angle on that. So the first shrimp gets my elbow inside. He's heavy with this cross face, So I'm going to start messing with his base. Watch what happens to his left knee. It moves back, so when I hit him with my hip, he has to post with his hand. That's when I do the second shrimp. Plant my left foot on the mat, hip escape out, bringing my knee in front of his shoulder, my other knee's under the armpit, control the head, extract the leg, and lift my hips, try to get the arm across, find the angle, triangle. So, that is our double elbow escape from half guard bottom.